Look at him. Just hell what we gonna do.
I see markings. 925.
Got some silver.
Yeah, congratulations, man. That looks awesome.
That is all right there.
I like that stone too.
All right, it is a 925, so it is silver. It's got some sort of stone in it, so it's my first silver that I found.
Okay, probably the coolest thing I have found, probably ever, one of the most ever coolest finds of history here in South Carolina, is this here tag. It says South Carolina driver's license. It's one of them old metal driver's license. Yep. 1940. Good job, man.
Well, looks like I found a 1940 wheat cent. I dug a hole about 12 inches deep, and it was only 6 inches. Looks like maybe an Indian head.
That'd be nice.
It's an Indian head!
Oh,
it's an Indian head! Yes! My first freaking Indian head!
That is
yes!
awesome. Oh man. Chris! Silver. I just pulled my first silver.
Silver Rosie. First silver.
Yes,
woohoo!
Yeah, a pretty good size one here. I don't know if it's going to say a picture, but it's got it's a little bit bigger than the other ones we've been finding. It's actually got some girth to it.
You said girth.
That's all right there now.
I believe it is a ring.
It is.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Look at that.
Nice.
That's all right.
That might be silver with a black onyx. That's nice. I was digging this hole and it wasn't like 2 inches down, but I kept pinpointing it here and I missed it, and it was here in this area. But here it is. I flipped it out. That's the first time I've touched it.
It says, under federal law, you will go to prison for digging this tab. World War II.
No.
Yep. World War looks like World War I or World War II right here. That's somebody's military badge.
That's neat.
1920.
1920. Man, he's getting
Look
older.
at
What
that.
I'm getting older.
That's what I'm talking about.
1920.
It's a penny. See it right there? And looks like it's been shot laying out here in this field. Trying to get the year off of it. It's a 1974 penny. Again, we got ourselves a heart. It's a dirty heart, but it's not a broken heart.
Dug a 82 signal. Found a nice old buckle. I think it's brass.
Well, that is neat. What was it ringing up on?
82.
82, yep. You just plucked silver out of the. That's a merc. That's a mercury dime.
I got me a merc. First one ever.
Man. All right.
See, mine barely even picking it up.
Really?
It's jumpy.
Huh. Well, I believe I got a silver coin here. Did we bring any water?
Yeah, I got some in the truck.
All right. I believe I found my first silver of the day. Oh yeah. It's a mercury dime.
Wow.
Sure enough, it's a 1945, I believe.
Rub it on your britches, that'll get it clean.
Oh yeah, it will. All right. Oh yes. That's a merc.
82, 83.
82, 83.
Found a mercury dime. I got it right here, guys. I went ahead and dug it anyway, and right next to the lead, I found this old cross pendant. Got my first buffalo still in the dirt.
All right.
Gonna pick it out of here. What happened to the buffalo? He ran away.
What is it?
It is a 1919 wheat cent.
Man, it sure is. What come in good too on this camera. Good job. You are in the lead.
All right, y'all ready to go?
And she told us just a minute ago that she lost her diamond ring out here last summer, a year ago. Well, she told us kind of about where it was at, and we haven't confirmed it with her yet, but Jacob just found a diamond ring.
All right, this is just some of the coolest finds and stuff that we've I'm gonna say found or collected over 2019, because some of this stuff we didn't dig out of the ground, but it's cool and we like it. I mean, to us it's cool. Anyway, this is some of the stuff I found. I found that buffalo nickel, a 1919 wheat penny. I found the 1907 Indian head, which I'm stoked about. I got these 2 rings. Found this one here in Pickens. Found this one down in Lounsville. That's pretty cool. I found these 2, that nickel and that penny, down in Lounsville too. That Indian head was found up here. This was just something that my son gave me. He just thought it was cool. He found it in a cash register when he was working at O'Reilly's. But if you flip it over, it's painted. Or I don't know if that, I honestly I don't know how it got like that, but I've never seen one like it. I just thought it was pretty cool, so I held on to it. And I found this button here at the Jockey Lot. I have no idea what it has on it or anything about it. We were supposed to do some research on that, but we didn't. There's my first silver that I found was the Mercury. No, the first silver was this 41 quarter, and then the Mercury dime. And I found this compact down in Lounsville. It's just pretty neat that we got something that I found it. Never found a compact, and I ended up finding like 2 down there. This is some of the gold I've accumulated this year. This was actually from some pay dirt out of Dahlonega, Georgia, at the Crisson Gold Mine. You know, that's I paid 60, I think. Now it might have been like $80 for that bucket. And then this is some of the stuff that we found in the creek behind the house that we found just digging around up here. But that's some of the gold that we found up here. And then this gun I actually found. It was one of the first trips we went on this year. If y'all seen that video, I found it in Walhalla. But that's just, oh yeah, and this right here. This is what Stephen brought us back. Actually a quarter that has been untouched by human hands. But there's nobody ever touched that quarter, but I keep it wrapped up. And maybe one day I'll touch it. I doubt it, but anyway, that's my coolest finds. On to Stephen. All right, here's Stephen's finds.
Yep, just a few things this year. Of course, some of these here I found coin roll hunting. I got into that back in the beginning of the year. Chris thinks it's retarded, but I don't, because look at the cool stuff you find. This is actually some of the ones I found. I got these from Rob Finds Treasure. It was a giveaway I won. These are all metal detecting finds this year. I think I had a total of 5 silvers, Mercury, 2 war nickels, Rosie, and another Rosie. That was my first one. And then that was my first silver this year. And then of course these are my ones I got from coin roll hunting. That there's a proof, an Indian head, Mercury dime, King George from 1940. I love the back of it. Just that year. It's just cool, man. It's got a good look to it. And then I found that right there in a roll of nickels, and found this silver. Didn't even find that coin roll hunting. I found that otherwise. Went to Colorado back in June, and we went to a museum, and I found they had an area where you could pan for gold, and I was actually able to pan a little bit, and they actually had gold in there, and it was just sand in the bottom of the trough that had water. And I just got a gold pan. I just scooped up the very bottom of that sand and just tossed it in the pan, and just started panning it out. Kids was out there having a good time, and I found those too. And the people that was working there was like, "Man, you've done that before." I'm like, "Yeah, I think I have." But I found this right here. That's probably my coolest find this year, is that World War II victory medal, and they issued these out to every armed service or armed forces member during the years of 1941, 1945. And then this here found down there at the same exact ball field is a penny that's been shot with a .22. If somebody threw that up and shot it, I'm very impressed. Found that at the old school up there. It's plated gold, but it is a gold ring. And then I found this in my backyard, old ring there, and I found that this year back in the springtime. And yep, there you go. I'm good with that.
Truck life. That's right.
This here was a pretty cool find there. I didn't really know what it was at the time, but through some talking to other metal detectors, they let us know that that was actually like a rivet between the fold up leather and riveted together. That's what that is. And then this right here is the gold that was found this year. That's the Colorado pay dirt I bought, just a little bit of gold there. And then this gold here is some other gold that was found, whether it be, and I don't think we went through some of the gold from Vane Mountain much, but some of this right here is just gold that was found this year. And then this right here is just a little bag. We still haven't crushed this up and panned it out and see if there's any gold. It's supposed to be gold ore from the Molly Kathleen gold mine in Cripple Creek, Colorado. So that's my finds.
All right, everybody. Had a good year. I don't have everything with me. I've got some stuff.
And as you can see, Jacob keeps everything.
Yes, I do keep a lot of
Comes and gets
stuff.
his hands on it.
So I've got several things here that I found this year, including some shark's teeth. While I was metal detecting at the beach, me and the kids also were digging in the sand for shark's teeth on the shore. So I thought that was pretty cool. Moving on, we got an old mason jar lid, fully intact. Still neat. Stephen cleaned up this old lock that I found and put some WD-40 on it. Now it moves.
It's all right now.
Yeah, that's all right. Pretty neat. So, little kid set. Found this in Lowndes County, or Lounsville, and then found this one over here in the city of Pickens today. Little kids play sets. An old badge from a Calrod GE stovetop, actually. Part of an old buckle. That's some type of medical badge. I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, and here's some of the coins that I've found coin roll hunting. These mainly are from the ones that my mom gave me from my grandfather. She didn't know that they were in there, but they were, so I found those and most of those. These are some of the war nickels that I found coin roll hunting. Here's some of the dimes I found coin roll hunting, both of these, and a couple of these mercury dimes right here. This one's full of silver. These are all halves. These are all the silver halves that I've found this year, minus a couple that I've actually got at home. Now these are also halves, and every one of these are NIFCs, not intended for circulation. So we keep those because they're worth some money too. That's a Sacagawea dollar that I found this year. First one of those that I found. I found these 3 buffalo nickels. This one found coin roll hunting. These 2 I found at the beach. St. Christopher's. Found these in Texas at an old homestead, I guess like community type place, where a whole, like I guess a community used to be, but it's all torn down. Found these Benjamins in coin roll hunting also. That was also found coin roll hunting. Car wash token. Found this one today. We went over that one today.
Was that found in nickels? Probably.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yep, found in nickels. Let's see. Some more jewelry. I don't even know what this is, but it's really heavy. It's an earring, but that joker is heavy.
It's a tongue ring, isn't it? Or is it a tongue ring or a nose ring?
No, it's a belly button ring, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, tongue down, yeah. Put it in the mouth.
So this nickel right here is a 62 Philadelphia, but it looks like it's a proof.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because that's a beautiful, beautiful coin. I found this Canadian coin roll hunting. That's a Canadian silver. One of these. Dug these. I believe I dug these 3 right here in Lounsville. And then just some odds and ends, lipstick cases, some jewelry stuff. Got a lot of jewelry. Whole rooster tail fishing stuff.
2 of them.
Yeah. And that's an old ring right here that somebody had made. Found that next to a tree. And this used to be a key. And you know, just stuff like that. And then
Got a
Is it a hot rock?
no, that's a blue sapphire.
Okay.
That's a raw blue sapphire. This is emerald. Just a pretty little quartz crystal here. Found another one. I couldn't find it at the house, but it looks just like that. But it looks just like a cross, and that's the way it grew. And anyway,
Is that
so
ruby or garnet?
that's garnet. Just a chunk of garnet that I found while I was panning.
There's,
So-
there's that cross you found out
Yep,
in Louisville.
there's that cross I found in Louisville too.
That is cool.
Yep. So that's some of my finds.
I think we've had a good year.
Good
Yeah,
Lord, I thought we were gonna have to take a break and then get a breather before we discuss the rest of that crap.
We're gonna take a little intermission.
Waiting on Steven. Waiting on Steven.
I got big eyes.
Just a little bit. So what coin to help you with today to find the date on?
1984 quarter. It's about the oldest thing I found.
Thank you, truck. Appreciate you ruining my video.
I'm hunting rabbit. We gonna clean out this dirt. We gonna see if there's anything in it. Steven, you're doing a fine job. Look like you know what you're doing.
I got all my magic legs. They keep me dry.
Let's find some more in 2020.
Let's do it. We'll find a lot more.
Yeah. Until next time, have a good one.